Hello, and welcome to Rainbows Rising, where we ascend together. I'm your host, Raaja, and today I wanted to offer you all a gift. It's the holiday season, and I'm feeling quite generous. I wanted to offer you guys a personalized reading and healing. So what I have done is I have four different selections for you to make. Please pick a number from 1 to 4. I'll give you a minute. Do you have your number? Good. Now how this is going to work is I'm going to be facilitating Reiki and energy modalities during the entire podcast. So even if this isn't your number, even if you're just, walking or listening on your way to work, just know that I am doing energy work and you can just enjoy listening to other people's readings should you decide to do that. But I am pretty much going to be reading each one individually. I know that not everybody is going to want to sit through all of that, so I will do my best to make sure to create little tabs and you can jump ahead to your number should you want to do that. Okay? So let's begin with reading number 1. You have the High Priestess and the 5 of Wands. You know your worth. You know your power. You're very intuitive and you enjoy learning as much as you can. You are connected in with your abilities, and whether or not you're aware of it or whether or not you know how to use them fully, you are following your intuition and your guides. This 5 of Wands card is about some kind of competition that is happening. So this could either be, the way I'm seeing the dynamic here with the cards is the High Priestess is a woman, and there's this 5 of Wands, which are a bunch of kind of suitors or people vying for her attention. And it seems as if she's almost like too pompous or too disinterested to notice, or she doesn't want to deal with the drama of all of that and just kind of puts it off. Another way I can see this is that she is almost surveying this disagreement that's going on. Maybe this is a family dynamic, just a bunch of people arguing and getting at each other's throats, and she's kind of above it and not really engaging. She's over on her own, maybe reading a book. And that's the situation that you are kind of currently in. So the guidance that is being given to you is to trust your innocence. You're being asked to see things from a fresh perspective. You're being asked to recognize that you have innocence about you, that you have this really gentle heart and this really pure way of recognizing people and what they have to give, and that you need to tap more into this purity, this light-hearted side of yourself. This is going to help you get away from that chaos, get away from the disagreements and the anger and the frustration. By trusting your innocence, you will actually be able to find a way of bringing peace and joy to the people around you. And that's going to be really beneficial for your new year. The animal that came up for you is the bat. And this is all about death and rebirth, transitions. This is about recognizing your dark sides, your shadow sides, and accepting them. Accepting that these darker sides might actually be beneficial to you. They might be gifts in disguise. The bat is all about this letting go of the old to make way for the new. When you are having trouble letting go of things, the best way to transition and to learn how to let go is to actually watch the sunrise. And that is the message from Bat. So I'm going to go right ahead and I'm going to give you your light language activation. All you number ones out there. No kunjin jam lai lai lai. Utui tui anai tui kutui mai tui Okay, so that was opening a lot in the heart, in the throat. We were opening up that connection between speaking your truth, connecting in with that joyous section of your inner child, that innocence that you have deep within you. And that was expanding out through the throat, out through the ears, and out through the top of the head. So expect, please drink lots of water this week. And just keep an eye out for any changes. There was a release that happened in the heart. So if any emotions do come up, please be gentle with yourself. And just breathe into the sensations and don't try and run, okay? And that's my guidance for all the number ones out there. We're going to now move on to number 2. Number 2. Oh, number 2. You have had such a rough time recently, haven't you? We have the 10 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So, we have the 10 of Swords, so somebody has betrayed you recently. Maybe you've gone through a breakup. Maybe a friend just kind of bailed on you. Maybe somebody has just really, really, really hurt you and left you for dead. Not literal dead, but you catch my drift. We have the 9 of Swords, and this is a feeling of mourning. This is sadness. This is recognizing that you have lost something very dear to you. And in both of these cards, this is alluding that whoever has hurt you has also done some deep emotional damage. Right now, you're feeling as if you've lost everything, that there is nothing left you could possibly do to lose more. Well, remember, you do have quite a lot. So this is the 5 of Cups in reverse. You've lost everything, but you're not, you've lost 3 of your cups out of the 5. And you're forgetting that you have these 2 cups that are still full. They're still full. They're just right behind you. Your attention isn't on it. So take an assessment. Look at your life and recognize what you do have that's working. Put your attention in those areas. Because if you focus on what you've lost, you're just wallowing. And that's not going to be beneficial for you. That's not going to be beneficial for you moving forward in your life. So recognize what you do have. Recognize that those spilled cups of milk or water or wine, whatever may be in them, can always be filled again. It is not over. You have time. And the Queen of Wands is once you are able to control that mental shift that needs to happen, where you're kind of wallowing, you're very upset, you're grieving. Grieving is very, very important. Please don't skip that phase. But once you're able to recognize the gratitude for what you still do have, you're going to be completely in control of your actions. You're going to have a lot of strength and a lot of power. There's going to be new ideas coming to the forefront. You're going to actually have a lot of contentment for where you are. And you're going to have new friendships and new relationships coming into your life, and companions, a new companion. So just recognize that this loss, though as tragic as it may seem currently, this pain, this suffering, it is not the end of the world. Please, please, please go through your grieving process. It is super important that you take that time. You recognize what you've lost. You say thank you, goodbye to the things that you've lost, the people that you've lost. You pick up the pieces and you recognize what you still have. And you have gratitude for that. So you can become the queen or king of your experience. So moving on to that same line, as you actually have unique gifts. Your activation today is to help you connect with those unique gifts. your unique gifts are maybe not something that's so traditional, maybe not something you can find online. They're going to be something you're going to have to cultivate on your own, which in and of itself is a difficult journey, but you have the resources, you have the inner fire, the inner power to be able to do that. I'm seeing a lot of solar plexus symbolism in these cards. So this is all about drive. This is all about passion and making sure that you're putting in the effort. Okay? So you have unique gifts. We're going to work on opening those up in just a few minutes. And your animal totem for healing is the swan. The swan is all about self-reflection. It's about boundless creative energy. Once again, you got that solar plexus, a little bit of creativity there, right? The swan is about expressing this creativity, tapping into that unlimited source of creative flow. The swan recommends that you actually go and do some journaling. You have all of this activity that you can journal about. Journal your feelings, start a diary, write some poetry. Use this drama, this trauma, this loss as an instigator for creative expression. My greatest poetry and greatest art came from deep emotional wounds. So utilize this energy while it's fresh. Get to writing, get to creating, spend some solo time alone, and be with those feelings and those thoughts and connect in with that energy. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and give you your activation for your unique gifts, okay? Tuanya he holoyanya hunjunyam huanyanya he huyan kunyanya he alyayam Kunjan jom balainya poluya chumpa hanjuan jam hem punuyam huanch hem jan jam jum jan jan kin jan hui tu ut nain mutut emat shon juan jin jin jun jun jan jan bulut jan juan mohluin chan tutuant Epach, potun junjum balai. Hoot, 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 hoot. Okay. So there was a lot of activation there. There's actually light codes on the card that I was looking at to help channel that. So I'm pretty sure I tapped into that. And it was also about opening up that center flow, like your chakra system. And there was a lot of pretty much allowing the connection from top to bottom, bottom to top, and helping open up your center to receive more information, more energy flow through you. There was a lot of activation in the throat and in that solar plexus, as well as your root or sacral. It's kind of like between the two. So just be easy on yourself, drink water, eat healthy foods, and be with yourself, as the swan said, solo time, right? Do some journaling and just start recognizing what comes up for you. What kinds of intuitive sensations you get. You might randomly feel like dancing, or you might randomly feel like doing something out of the norm. Follow those intuitive feelings. Okay? Just go ahead, jump right in, throw all of your self-judgment out the window, because that's how you're going to discover that unique gift or those unique gifts of yours, okay? Follow your intuition. Follow those strange impulses that come out of nowhere that we usually say shh to. Don't shush it. Go, run with it, be free. Now we're going to go on with the third reading, number 3. Let's see what's going on with you, number 3. Oh, number 3. You have been working so hard. You're probably very tired and feeling quite worn out from kind of roughing it up this year. It seems like you've tried super hard and maybe feel not so successful at overcoming the challenges. So the next card is the Hermit in reverse. So I'm seeing this as it's time to start coming out of your cave. You've spent quite a bit of time kind of reflecting and kind of like, oh my gosh, this has been such a difficult year. It is time to kind of come out of your cave, recognize that this is the ending of an old cycle. You need to kind of clear out some of those cobwebs in your house and in your mind, and start getting active again in learning, in kind of seeking knowledge, and being proactive in that search for information, that search for maybe school or education is implied with the Justice. So Justice is a card that usually means like you will get the reward that you put in. And I'm seeing this as more of you have to take action to expand your horizons. You have to take action to find that inner balance that you've been seeking. You can't just expect the universe to come and deliver it to you. You've been hiding in your cave. You did some fighting prior to that. You were trying to work really hard, or maybe things just kept coming at you and you were more defending yourself. But you did go into hiding, some kind of either emotional hiding, whether it's like receding into yourself and not being as proactive about things or thoughts and feelings. It's time to come out, start taking some action, do some research on what you need to do to find balance in your life, and you will find exactly what you're looking for, because the next card is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is pretty much you put in the effort, you plant the seeds, and you will get the fruit from your labor. Okay? So as long as you are putting in the time and you're researching what you need to do, what you need, what you need in order to do what you want to do, to find that balance, to take that action, you will get the reward. It's there. It's already been planted. You just have to pretty much put in a little bit of that work. Okay? And once you're able to put in that work, you won't feel like you sacrificed so much. You're going to recognize that you became your own, or you will become, that you became your own savior. That really you are the one that set yourself up for success, and that success wouldn't be so sweet without that fall. Okay? So once again, you've been fighting or defending yourself. You kind of went and disappeared for a while, the Hermit. It is time to take action and seek wisdom and counsel and do the work to find balance. If you do the work, you will get the reward, whether that be financial or in your home environment or in your life, putting in the work. And you will be the one that will help yourself out of that hole. And you will be your own savior. Okay? And your next healing card is New Blueprints. So this card is about you getting new information. You are getting a new cycle happening right now. So maybe you have been doing this old cycle for a long time. This whole, what we were just talking about, maybe has been a cycle for a while. And right now you are getting a whole bunch of new information that's going to be coming through. You're going to get an upgrade. That is what I'm seeing. Lots of changes coming. We have this blue butterfly in this card and a lot of energy waves coming into your throat and heart center, funneling into your being. So you have a lot of downloading that is going to be coming. And I will be doing the light language for that in just a few minutes. But first, let's talk about your animal totem. Your animal totem that goes with your reading is the butterfly. Interesting that New Blueprints also had a butterfly. So the butterfly connects you with transformation. This is your metamorphosis. You went from feeling super defeated, and as long as you take the necessary steps, you will transform into a beautiful butterfly, and you will be able to fly around and find that freedom that you so desire, right? You're going to be able to change into the form you want to see in yourself, okay? So remember to recognize the transformation that you want out of yourself, and to make the necessary steps to allow that to come in, okay? We're going to go ahead and do the light language activation, light medicine stuff for New Blueprints. Okay. Tuanjanya me tu himuluyanya emoluyan juanjuanya no amo tu ichanja muliam yo tu yambonoyanya Hunya brutuin yamua no ajunu ama no Nine muy huanya buchun yutun mumuitum Onamo anyanya Tuan janja lane jonjo mai jonja pollution jambach hempolin yoni hanyuyatun na inyotu humua He anjan belian he huan 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 Hanya ya shonjan hey anjuanja hey anju anyamoach He kunju ye pushwan juchua. Ui hanja mosham puchuan jan. Ian. Wacha tatueta tatotua tanda Na chanjo tuitandai putuam pashantu chua jajandu tuintatai tutuan tantantaita. Ui Okay. So, yeah, that was a lot. Okay. Let me try and find a way to communicate what just happened. So, there was a lot of frequencies coming in from both left, right, top, bottom, front, and back. It was pretty much recalibrating your physical body to receive the newer information that is coming in, whether that be the information from your guides or maybe an upgrade, some new gifts. I'm not given specifics because you guys are all different. But for the most part, it was pretty much like different vibrational patterns coming from all directions, just meeting into the center, recalibrating every cell in your body. So that is what I got from that. And drink lots of water. I'm assuming that there are some people who might have skipped everything else, but drink lots of water, eat some healthy food, be gentle with yourself, recognize any old patterns that come up for healing, give them space, give them time to move, breathe them through your body. Don't dwell on them. Don't engage with the story. Just allow it to pass through your mind like a cloud in the sky. Do not engage. Okay? And now we are on to number 4. Number 4. Oh, number 4. All right, let's see what's going on with you, number 4. We have the Two of Wands in reverse, the Empress, and the King of Pentacles. So, the Two of Wands, I'm feeling like you both are, you and your partner, or you and a companion or a friend, you and some other person are at odds, mentally speaking. You both are not on the same page. Maybe you see things from different perspectives. Maybe you're just not on the same wavelengths, right? And it's not too serious, because for the most part, you're just taking the time to survey those differences and try and find a way to reconcile the differences, or find a way to recognize what you can do to create that balance that you're looking for. So I don't know if you're a woman or a man, but there are two people here. We have the King of Pentacles and the Empress. Just know I'm going to give you both, give both of the characteristics of both, and you can decide who you are and who your partner is. So we have the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who is very, very stable in their foundation, in their finances, in their job. They are feeling very secure in their living situation. They have things really well under control. When they put their mind to something, it's really hard to have them change their mind, and they get results. This is somebody who puts out an aura of authority and is well respected in their field of study or in the things that they are well versed in. However, when they are not in balance with those attributes, they can be stubborn. More than just stubborn, they are bullheaded in a way that they will not change their direction very easily. They hold on to their ideas and almost come off as narcissistic, not because they are, because most likely they're not. They just can't see the other person's perspective as clearly. And that can become a failing for them. But they have such a pure heart that when they are able to drop that stubbornness, drop that guardedness, recognize that, there is potential for balance, they can connect really, really well mentally with other people. They can find their way back to that same wavelength. We have the Empress. she is very in tune with her femininity. She is able to, she creates what she wants. She may be very artistic or creative. She can just like really tap in with earth. Maybe she really enjoys herbs and cooking. This is someone who is the nurturer. She takes care of this King of Pentacles and does a great job. Now, at her worst, she can be really withdrawn. And she can put up a really prickly, kind of guarded protection around her. Almost like rose bushes, right? She still looks really pretty, but there's a little bit of bite to her when she's not in balance. She can almost come off aloof, like she does not care, but really she cares very, very deeply and is always trying her best to give an offering of love and peace, even when she is guarded and afraid of being hurt, because the Empress is very, very fragile and nurturing. So whoever you may be in this situation, just know that you both are actually really well equipped for each other. You're like perfect for each other because you both put your mind to things. You create things. You manifest things. You both are in your power. You know who you are. And you're strong together. You can almost like rule a kingdom together. And when you both are on the same page, you're a force to be reckoned with. I would almost say like twin flame energy. I guess like what people see as twin flame, you know, this soulmate energy where you guys are synergetic. Okay. The card for healing that comes up is freedom. Okay. Freedom. Now, this card has a big old dragonfly right on the front. And I see this card as representing freedom of thought, recognizing you guys don't have to have the same ideas to be connected to each other. This is freedom of opinion. This is freedom of different perspectives. It is okay to agree to disagree. It is okay to have new ideas and new perspectives, because when you both are seeing things from different angles, you guys are more equipped to see the bigger picture, the whole picture. Okay? This freedom of thought, this freedom of inspiration also can be translated into the dream world and being able to recognize where there are some shadows. So pay attention to your dreams and do some dream journaling if you don't already. And recognize patterns. Recognize the symbolism that comes up, because these are messages. Okay? These are illusions that you have to break through in order to gain your freedom. Okay? And I'll do the light language activation for that freedom in just a moment. Your animal totem is the nightingale. And the nightingale is about speaking your truth, not being afraid to speak your truth, but not in a mean way, in a kind way, from your heart center. The nightingale is most in balance when connecting with music and singing her truth. And it is this kind truth. It is a heart-centered truth, not the harsh, blunt reality truth, because that always is coming from a place of insecurity, fear. Like sarcasm is a wound that is unhealed. Okay? So listen to some music, connect with some music, make some music if you're good at that. Sing, dance, do whatever. The nightingale is connected with the ability to speak truth, to sing your truth when you are listening or interacting with music. Okay? And here is your light language activation for freedom. Hushwanlun yanje amband iyo indui shanju alain yambulutuan yamunum Join Yundi Anju Amblenju Hushwashwa Hitwa Chodoa Hinju Anje Anja Mole Anjambola Hinjinju Ambala Kunjua Lainja Moenja Mokunjinjambala Hanjua Hichua Pokotoa Hinju Nuinjambalak Heotoa Kande Njunjinja Lainju Kuichuanda He Mocho Hocho Hua Kanjenja Bohotai Moisha Nano Hokuanja Na Ninya Moinja Moku Inju Duija Hushanju Tututi Da Doto Am Hua Kuhua Kohombwa Tae Hinju Ajandae Andurutua Etu Amburu Koim Hea Kosha Hea Kosha Hea Tia Esha ta no totoa kotandai motoa hetai taitoa poloin shande kututua Okay. All right. Well, that was exciting. So it almost felt like there was a little bit of a realignment, almost like you weren't fully in your body. There was maybe a little tiny bit of soul retrieval happening, pulling you back into your physical body, pulling you back into your feet, grounding you a little bit. And there was a lot of flitting about there in the middle to the end. It felt like there was quite a bit of almost opening pathways, opening doorways for you to see the opportunities that are coming, for you to connect with those opportunities and to feel empowered to reach out to those opportunities. So that is what I felt from that. The guidance I'm being asked to give to you is to make sure that you're getting a lot of rest, because your dream states are going to be extremely important over the next 2 to 3 weeks going into the new year. That freedom that we are activating is going to be more about connecting to your mission, your purpose, your life path, and recognizing just how much power you have to create the reality you're living in. That might even bring into some interdimensional hopping or astral traveling. So please be mindful of grounding and, do a little bit of research about that if you start to have those issues. You are always welcome to email me. Any of you are welcome to email me to reach out for questions about abilities and such that might be awakening during this time. So I am so grateful to all of you for listening, and I really hope that this episode was beneficial. Please take care of yourselves. Be gentle on yourselves. Know that energy work, that this type of work does take about 2 weeks to integrate into your system. So expect some things that are not always the most comfortable to come up to the surface for kind of asking, do you still need us? Do you still need this shadow side? No, we're done with you. And you just brush it away. Just send it away. You don't need that stuff. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so be sure to connect with yourself, drink lots of water, connect with some healthy fruits and vegetables, and to just enjoy the holidays. Have gratitude for these holidays, because it's another year that we survived. Oh, that was just a joke. I'm just teasing, but really, we survived. If you're listening to this podcast, you are physically alive. Be grateful for that. Be grateful. This life is exciting. There's so many ups and downs. And there's so much more to come as the cards and the activations are saying to us. So anyway, thank you so much. Happy holidays to all of you. Please be safe during the holiday season. And I'm going to actually be taking a break from the podcast next week. And I will be starting back up in January, first week of January, with season 2. Thank you guys so much for your support, for listening. And I hope to see you in the new year. Bye! Are you ready to ascend to the next level? This is Rainbow Raaja, your spirit guide calling. Please be sure to keep all arms and legs inside your vessel at all times. I'm just here to remind you to take some time today. Support Rainbow's Rising podcast. Go. Join the Discord community. Check out the Patreon. Get some stickers, custom tarot cards. Check out the merch. The merch. You know you want to. Go connect with Rainbow Raaja. Maybe even get a session. Who knows? Your support helps make this show possible. And she loves to support you. Help support her too. Once again, this is Rainbow Raaja, your spirit guide, guiding you to your ascension.